Ladies and gentlemen, Marathon Server Slam Day right now. Let's play it on Portal. Why the hell not? Let's go. All right, so there's the nice little intro screen there. And I played just about a round of this, and this is like my second round kind of after the tutorial. So still don't really know what I'm doing, but as far as I could tell, it's kind of like Arc Raiders, so like just on a smaller map, kind of like a extraction shooter. So since I'm playing by myself, I figured let's choose the guy who can go invisible. So that maybe should be pretty fun. But I want to check out some of these other runners as well, because I find that I definitely like to run around a lot more. It seems like his stamina is not good. I don't know if they all have different stamina or what, but that's definitely something to continue to find out as we play a little bit more. So far, game is super cool. The art direction in this game is absolutely stellar. So you can see me here. What I'm doing is kind of picking, you're picking your contract or whatever, basically your goal for the round. I think in this goal, what did I pick? I already missed it, but it doesn't matter anyway, because as you'll see at the end of this video, I just got totally murked. So stick around to the end if you want to see that. But I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and play this on the Portal. It's obviously a completely stupid idea to probably do that, because competitive multiplayer shooter, you want to be like, you want to have your latency like totally in check. So this just adds another layer of latency on top of that. But we're gonna see how it holds up. I wanted to show you guys so you can see how it looks on the Portal, because I think it does definitely look great. Obviously, you'll get the haptics, and everything you kind of need is right there. So you've got the microphone built in, so if you want to do a prox chat, you can do that. The only thing, there's no separate speakers like a DualSense has, so I would imagine that's going to come through the screen, or if you have a headset, through the headset. In this particular round, these guys didn't talk. It did just randomly pair me up here with a couple of people, but they didn't really talk in this round, so we didn't really get to see too much of that. But all right, so we're about to launch into the game, and basically just kind of spawns you with your fellow companions, your partners here. And the first thing everybody's doing is like kind of turning like, hey, let's not get crazy here. But so far, the couple of rounds I've played, the people I loaded in with, been totally cool, totally fine, no issues there. And I imagine that's probably going to maybe change as you go along, but and this is just the beginner map. Everybody, I think some of these people have, it seems like they've probably played before, because like there's stuff like, just even like dropping down the hill somebody, like I don't even know how to do that yet, but somebody came and helped me a time or two in these couple of rounds. So as you can see, the art direction in this, man, it looks awesome. I absolutely love it. I like the feel. I like the way you can move around in the game. I will say, if you're playing handheld, playing on controller, everybody's different with what they like as far as sensitivity goes. I feel like the default, they've got it really dialed back, and that's probably for your the console masses, just to make it a little bit easier for people. But I found it a little bit too low, so I did kind of move mine up a little bit. I think I put it at 5 or 6. And I think the default was at 2. So if it feels a little sluggish on your movement, or if it, definitely try to go into your settings and change your sensitivity a little bit. I might have moved mine a little too much. I was going to do maybe 5, but I think I accidentally hit it on 6. So I don't know. I might try 4 or 5, something like that. If you guys are playing this, where do you guys set your sensitivity to? I definitely found the default to be too slow in movement, especially for at least these couple of maps that I've done. They seem to be pretty small, confined areas that you're dealing with. And so you really got to be able to move quick and turn around quick. And so here's I guess this is like some kind of containment room. And I found out the hard way here. I went in here. I was like, well, fine, I'll go in there and let me get some stuff out of here. I don't even know what's in here, if this stuff's valuable or not. I don't know. I'm new to these type of games, so I was like, hell with it, I'll go in there. But whatever that yellow stuff was, you could see it here doing a number on my shield. It's just like ticking down. And I was like, well, that was probably a stupid decision. So you're going to see it's going to basically kill me here in just a second. I tried to stop the bleeding here. It doesn't really work. And boom, there I go down. So they were quick to come over and help me up. And I don't know if that's just like a button prompt or if you have to have something in your inventory. I'm going to guess it's probably just a button prompt, like in a lot of multiplayer shooters. So again, if you already know that, hey, drop a comment down below. I haven't watched anything about this game. I haven't watched any of the alphas or the betas. I barely watched any of the trailers. I just saw that art style and I was like, oh my god! And Bungie, I love Halo games and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm in. I want to play this. I missed out on Destiny. I was like, I'm not gonna miss out on Marathon. I want in, and so I really don't know much about it. But hey. Anyway, I'm showing it to you guys live running on the portal. What do you think? Are you gonna play it remote play? I play almost everything remote play, and I'm a pretty big advocate for it. But I'm mostly a single player gamer, so we're gonna see if playing remote play is going to be harmful to doing some of these runs. I don't really know at the moment. You'll see later in the video the downsides of game streaming or remote play or whatever, because there was one point, and luckily it didn't hurt me in this instance, but where it kind of feed cut out for a second and kind of did that little skip thing. You'll see it here toward the end of the video, so definitely stick around. And but it is cool because you can give stuff to other players like that. That's what I was saying, like where it seems like some of these guys maybe have played some of the previous betas that were available. Because watch, he sees me like I need some help here. And he's going into his pack and dropping me an item here. Look at him. He's like, yeah, use it. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I was like, okay, pick up, activate. All right, cool. So you can drop stuff for other players. I think that is super cool. I really like that. Definitely helps foster that collaborative play. But I don't know how to do that. I guess you have to go into your menu and select something to drop it. I don't know. I'm not that fast on these games yet, but because it's the whole thing is kind of intense, right? So I'm like, oh my god, I got to try to juggle through the menu while I'm doing this stuff. But hey, I'll get there eventually. I'm just an old guy trying to play multiplayer games for the first time in a long time. So definitely bear with me on that kind of stuff. But I'm really here to show you, hey, this is what it looks like on the portal. What do you guys think about it running on the portal? Am I crazy? Comment sections are open. You can light me up down there. You can blame the bad gameplay in this particular video on me, as we do everything else. But I think in this round, I forget what I was supposed to do. But I don't know. Did it say somebody's objective is complete? I don't know if that was me or not. I don't think it was. Sabotage a USC antenna or something like that. Yeah, didn't get that job done. But I was just mostly kind of like running around with these guys trying to feel it out. Sometimes when you do stuff on camera too, you're like, it's hard to pay attention. You're like trying to like hold still. You're trying to make sure you've got it in frame. You're trying to like, not get your face all over the screen so it looks nice for you guys and stuff like that. And I don't know. I just kind of black out sometimes when I'm doing these gameplay videos for you guys. But anyway, so here's a nice little firefight. This is, I think, going to be pretty much the end of it. I think I walked around the corner and just got totally murked here. If I remember right. Maybe not. We got like maybe a minute left to see here. We'll see. Nah, not this instance, but it is coming up. I'm about to just get cranked on here. But what do you guys think? I think this is super cool. I had a lot of fun the couple of rounds that I played. Again, I'm not normally a multiplayer guy, but the gameplay, the movement felt good. The shooting, the gunplay felt good. I like the looting mechanic. I like that you could upgrade. Like I already was able to upgrade my looting speed, which is nice. And as you can hear you see this getting into a little bit of a gunfight here. Here's coming up where we get that little glitch in the Wi-Fi or whatever hiccup happened. It's about to come up here in just a second. So we were in the middle of a firefight. It kind of happened after a little bit. I wasn't even involved. I didn't even see him by the time they had already shot him. So here's what happens right here. Nice little... Oh! That was a bad one. That's like one of the worst ones I've actually had in remote play in quite some time. And so I was trying to like get my bearings back. We were about to, shoot. This guy was just one shot down. I should have had a little bit more awareness of like, dude, you don't have much shield. You don't have much ammo. What are you doing? So that's it. Hey, what do you guys think about Marathon on the Portal? Stupid? Let me know in the comments down below. And hey, if you haven't already, if you like handheld stuff, gaming in general, all that kind of stuff, please consider hitting the subscribe button. If you like all this stuff a lot, you can support the channel for as low as just $2 a month. That would be super appreciated as well. And hey, thank you guys so much for everything. As always, hit the like, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and we will see you very soon for some Resident Evil videos coming up shortly.